time, I try to stay up as much as I can and watch TV and whatnot. And I have to learn, I've been trying to get myself to learn that, look, you need sleep. You need to go to sleep, because the more you're up, the more tired you're going to be the next day. You're not going to be able to really function at all. So it's best that you get as much sleep as you can early, so that way you can get up, you can have you can have your time to pray, you can have your time to read scriptures, whatever it is that you want to do early in the morning. You'll have that time to do it if you go to bed early. And so that's what I've been trying to put myself into doing, is trying to go to sleep early at night. Also, another thing as well is that when you don't have meal preparation down, if you are not a meal prepper, as a mom of two girls, I would definitely advise you to get into meal prep. And that over the weekend, if you can, on a Sunday preferably, or whenever you decide to go, or either on a Saturday night maybe, go to the grocery store and get everything you need. Get all your get your lunch meat, some bread, cheese, little snacks and whatever that your kids can eat throughout the week, and start prepping those and putting them in containers and prepping them and throwing them in the fridge. And that way, throughout the week, when your children, when they say, "Mommy, I'm hungry," all they have to do, go over to the refrigerator, open that refrigerator up, and get them a meal, get them a packaged meal out of the fridge. Also, baked foods. I'm going to be talking about a couple recipes as well on the Mommy broadcast. But recipes, okay? Recipes. Make sure that you don't get recipes where the recipe that you make, it's only going to last for about a couple days. Make sure you get recipes where you can make a big pan, okay, of whatever it is that you make, whether it be macaroni and cheese, or whether it be baked pasta, or whether it be a pasta salad, or whether it be baked spaghetti, lasagna, enchiladas, whatever it is. Make sure you prep it the day before. Or if you just decide over the weekend that this is the day that I'm going to cook all the meals for the whole week, or maybe even for a whole month, and I'm just going to store it in the freezer. And so whatever I make, whether it be a casserole, whether it be a baked, whether it be a slow cooked meal, whatever it is, make sure that you freeze it, you prep it, freeze it, and then that way, whatever you want throughout that week, all you've got to do is throw it in the oven, or throw it in some water and heat it up, and there's your meal right there. Just make things a lot more easier for you, okay? Especially if you're a working mom and you work from home, or if you run a business, you have to make sure that you start prepping meals. And that's one thing that I have that idea, but sometimes it gets really, really hectic, and I'm just like, look, we're gonna have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for today. That's what we're gonna have for lunch, okay? And then later, because sometimes, like I said, being that I'm pregnant and it's the first trimester, I've been really, really sick. I know that once I go into my second trimester, my energy is most likely going to come back, and I'll be a lot more active and functional than what I am now. And so I'm not really able to do as much. Like, I'm not always able to get up and cook dinner. I'm not always able to get up and clean up. So when Yah sends that help, please take it. Please take that help. And also, as far as another thing, as far as being a mom and doing this stay-at-home mom broadcast that I'm going to be doing throughout the week, I want you to always understand that as a mother or father, being a mom and being a dad, you have to learn how to put Yah first, okay? Put Yah first in everything, because it's so important. When you put Yah first, things go smoothly. So you have to learn to set aside time for prayer. You have to learn to set aside time for reading scriptures. You have to learn to set aside that personal time so that you can grow that relationship with Yah. And no matter what trials or tribulations that you may go through, know that as long as you have Yah, you can get through any storm, okay? And that's what we have to learn as mothers and as fathers as well, is that Yah is the teacher of patience. And so we have to learn how to have that patience with our children, no matter what it is, no matter how mad they may make us, no matter how frustrating they may make us. We have to learn how to have that patience for them. And so that's a big part of being a parent, is you have to learn how to have patience first, because without patience, you're not going to be able to survive being a parent. It's not going to work, because you're always going to be a ticking time bomb ready to blow up and ready to go off. And so that's why we have to learn how to have patience. And if you don't have it, pray to Yah and ask Yah to give you patience. And also understand that we are not perfect moms. We weren't built to be perfect mothers. Okay, we were meant to be mothers, but we weren't mothers and fathers. We were made to be perfect. We were made to be mothers and fathers, but we weren't made to be perfect moms and dads. So that's what we need to understand as well, that we cannot be super mom and super dad all the time. Okay, now not to say that we won't have our moments, but just all the time, it's not going to work. Okay, we have to understand that we can't always do it on our own, and that goes with anything. That goes with anything. That goes with being a wife. That goes with being a husband. That goes with being a mom, a dad. You're not always going to be that perfect wife. You're not always going to be that perfect husband, and you're not always going to be that perfect mother or father. But understand that you're doing the best that you can. And that is what matters. You're doing your best that you can, and you're trying as hard as you can, and that's what matters. And that is why I wanted to do this broadcast, the secondary broadcast for stay-at-home parents. And I have not yet figured out a name for it, but I will let you all know as soon as I figure out a name for it. So like I said, live morning prayer is probably going to start. I'm probably going to start that sometime this week or next week. And it's going to be at 6:30, Monday through Friday. And so I want you guys to really, I want you to enjoy the broadcast. I really miss doing the broadcast with you all for morning prayer. And so I really plan, hopefully I plan on doing that sometime soon. But I just wanted to get up here mainly to apologize for my absence and to let you guys know that I'm still here, and I'm still going to be doing the broadcast. I've just been out for a while due to not feeling well, and so from the pregnancy. And so I just want you guys to know that I'm still here, and I'm still going to be doing the broadcast, and I have not went anywhere. So just be patient with me and just pray for me and my family. And if you guys have any advice or any tips or anything any suggestions, I'm open to them all. You can email me at beautybdalia@gmail.com, and just let me know of any tips or advice or anything that you'd like to share as a mother or as a father. And with that being said, family, I'm going to get off of here. And I definitely cannot wait to start over and we'll start back doing the morning prayer. And also I'm going to be doing the stay-at-home parent broadcast. So I want you guys to definitely stay tuned for that. All right. And with that being said, I love you all. Until next time, shalom, shalom.
your heart, open up your mind. Trouble not yourself over what is small. For he's the great Father, he's Father to us all. He hears your every cry, yes he does. And he knows your every desire, yeah. He never suffers the righteous to hunger, and you won't be ashamed if you trust him. Yeah, he'll show enough make a way. Yeah, he'll provide a better day. Yeah, he's the light of this whole wide world. Yeah. Sufficient is the day and the evil it brings. Tomorrow take care of itself, don't be anxious. Birds of the air, they know they're gonna eat. Y'all provide for them, they don't have to worry. He rises just to show you that he loves you. He rises just to show you that he cares for you. Open up your heart, open up your mind. Open up your heart, you'll be sure to find. Yeah, he'll show us make a way. Yeah, he'll he's the light of this whole wide world, yeah. He never suffers the righteous to hunger. Lead me beside still waters. Even in the presence of my enemy, blessing, so many blessings. Even in the shadow of death, I will not fear. He taking care of me. I ain't got no worries. Yeah, my life is in his hands.